Good evening, Master. Good evening, Friends Channel. Thank you very much for being once again available for another week so that we from the United Brotherhood can communicate with you, always in search of the greater good, in search of spiritual evolution, in search of the divine truth, leaving behind the world of illusions. As we have told you, the changes have already begun. The manifestations of nature have already begun. We are already seeing the force of nature manifesting through volcanic eruptions, through earthquakes, and we can all say that this is only the beginning of everything. As is known in human history, changes of this kind, of this nature, occur from time to time. This is seen as natural changes which occur. Of course, some of these changes have been accelerated because of human actions, but for the most part, these manifestations of nature are actually considered normal and occur from time to time. These are things that are foreseen on the spiritual plane, unlike the pandemic that was seen on the material plane. These manifestations of nature are known to us beings of light and planned, and we are all here prepared for the consequences of what is to come. And of course, we know that those beings of light who have been preparing are ready with unconditional love, waiting for the disincarnating, waiting for the beings who are really going to need enlightenment, who are going to need support, as we always do in all situations. So in relation to those thousands of lives that will cease to exist on the material plane, everyone will have all the support, all the guidance to move forward on the astral plane, on the spiritual plane, in a more natural way, as has always occurred throughout history. We also consider natural the transport of several of these beings to other orbs, as we have said in several messages. And all of this in a planned and organized manner, following all the steps that spirituality has always followed throughout the universe, let's say throughout the multi-universe, because of all the law of action and reaction, because of the experiences on the material plane, whether in this life or in other lives. For all the accumulated energies, both positive and negative, the Dharma and Karma, as some of you like to call. It is important for all of you to know that all actions on the material plane, of course, have their consequences on the material plane itself or on the astral plane. So it is important that you know a very relevant, a very significant teaching that should be the subject of deep reflection. Nothing escapes the eyes of the universe. Every action has its reaction, which is everything that is done on the material plane and on the astral plane is reflected in the whole life of the individual. Many of you, whether for limiting beliefs or for comfort, tend to believe that the negative actions performed on the material plane may not have their consequences if a certain religious path is followed by that being. And at this point, beloved human beings, we beings of light, of all the United Brotherhood, say in one voice to all of you that there is no exception to the rule in the law of action and reaction. Worldly actions, negative actions, actions that harm someone will have their respective reactions. Therefore, beloved human beings, it is very important that you know this and do not deceive yourselves. Performing negative actions on the astral plane as well as on the material plane, even if they are done in the most hidden way possible, yes, they will always have reactions. It is very important that you reflect on this, not only so that you are vigilant in everything you do, but also to know and be assured that divine justice always occurs. In other words, those people who apparently do wrong and apparently are getting away with it, rest assured that they will get the reactions of their negative actions. Yes, my beloved, many of you know people who think they are superior to others because they lead a group of people, because they have a higher position, or because they hold political positions, who think that they are immune to these laws. But rest assured that justice is always done. Rest assured and have the grateful comfort of knowing that nothing goes unpunished. This, my friends, my beloved human beings, is being said so that you know that justice is not earthly, nor are you the ones who will judge other people, the ones who need to judge others. Each one of you must follow your path of righteousness and not worry about the injustices committed by other people. This message, beloved, is to let you know, to make sure that you don't have to worry about those beings who apparently will get away with something. Everyone will be accountable for the acts they have done. Everyone will receive the energies according to their experience on the material plane or on the astral plane. So, beloved, live your lives always in righteousness, always according to the divine truth, and live everything else to the Supreme Being, the universe, God, spirituality, or whatever you call it. Trust that. We are the beings of light of the United Brotherhood, and we have an immense pleasure to be here transmitting this message, taking this message to each one of you for your reflection. Have a great week, everyone. So be it, so it is. It is done. Thank God.